I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plenty drop. Go left, go right, working up my appetite. No fork, no knife, having dinner with my eyes. So sweet, so nice, have a slice of apple pie. Wanna see my mind, baby, you just join my ride. Getting ready for the weekend, popping bubbles through the ceiling. Sure, I got dough, but don't need it, 'cause all I want is your healing. Your healing. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to pump this place up. I'm the cool kid from the block. I'm the one calling all the shots. Whether you're ready or not, I'm about to plenty drop. We're spinning.
Don't you say it, I can't hear it. I get defensive when I think you're calling me out. But I don't scream, I don't shout. I seethe in my anger, I swallow my answers. I try to listen, but it's all bubbling out. Can you hear me now? What are we doing? I don't know. What are we doing? I don't know. But if you're telling me that you found me out, I hate to be the one to break the news, but you're late to the party. I've been dealing with my...
So our barge departure time was 8:30. We were there, probably maybe 7:30. I think we were probably down there. Gave us time. I dropped all the tyres while we were waiting in the shed before we went on. Takes probably about maybe 10 minutes to actually board once you get through all the paperwork. Then we headed upstairs, found ourselves a seat. It was quite busy when we were there on that day. They also have like all your day trippers that come over like without their vehicles. They jump on the same ferry. There's two ferries. You've got the Moreton Island barge, MyCat, and then you also have the Tangalooma resort ferry. So yeah, obviously we were on the barge. As I sort of showed you earlier, make sure you book well in advance. Prices do vary depending on how popular the season is, but it is very expensive as well. It's not cheap to take your vehicle over. Just for us to head over, it was almost $300 just for vehicles. Then you have your vehicle permit to get on site, which you can also purchase that through Moreton Island Adventures. They can do the whole lot for you, including your camping permit. If you're going to camp over there, they can actually organise all that for you as well. Once you're on board, you've got all your tea and coffee facilities. There's a bit of a cafe there. They do pies, sausage rolls, toasted sandwiches. Very popular, very busy, so be prepared for a bit of a wait there. Also, it does get quite crowded. I think we must have picked one of the more popular days because it was quite a bit of a crowd. But yeah, it still wasn't too bad at all. You know, we managed to get a seat, and yeah, grabbed a coffee and basically just chilled out and waited. It was about an hour and a half roughly. Took us just on an hour and a half to get over, and then on the way back it was a little bit longer to come back. It was close to 2 hours to get back, so just allowed that sort of time as well. That's probably about all I can really think of. So just a bit of a walk around video I did up for you, just to show you what the mycat's actually like. It's quite large. Enjoy. G'day guys, Moose here from Explore with Moose and Jess. Welcome to another episode. Moreton Island. We come for a trip over to Moreton Island today, just for a day trip. Suss the place out, have a bit of a look around. Never been here before. Called the mycat over on the 8:30 ferry, on the barge, sorry. Bought the Range Rover, give that a bit of a run. Yeah, so far so good. Ranger's doing it real easy. Dropped their tyre pressures down to 18 psi. It's all sand, there's no bitumen over here. There's no roads, so, as in like good quality roads, so you have to let your tyre pressures down. Do that before you leave the barge. Don't think you can get off the barge and then drop your tyres, because there's a lot of vehicles get off together and it's just pretty much, it's all go once you hit the beach for the first 100 metres or so. So don't be that guy who hasn't let their tyres down. You come off the barge and you get bogged and you've got all these cars trying to get off the barge. Yeah, not cool. Mount Tempest Lookout walking track. Just come for a bit of a drive. So you come across Middle Road, which is your main sort of access between your east side and your west side of the island. Come across the Middle Road and you take your Mount Tempest Lookout turn off. Just having a bit of a look on the map, it looked like we can just get straight up there, but just saw some other hikers here and you can't. Well, you can, but it's a bit of a walk. Just had a bit of a chat to a guy here, and he said it's 1.5 k's from this car park, and it's 150 metre elevation. And he said it's a fairly decent walk, so we didn't really come prepared for doing that. We're on a bit of a tight timeline today. So yeah, if you are going to come over and you want to do the Mount Tempest Lookout, so from the car park it's about an hour, about a 1.5 k's, and he said it's fairly steady going. Nothing major, but yeah, fairly steady. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to do Mount Tempest.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running.
so we're coming to the northern end of the island. Going to suss out the lighthouse. It's not a bad track. We just drove straight up the eastern side of the beach. Maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes I reckon from Middle Road up to the lighthouse. So the car park up here is a pretty good car park. When you get to the end of the road, there's no signage, so you follow the road to the end and then it comes to a fork in the road. We turn right, brings you straight to the lighthouse. There's some toilets up here, a bit of a walking track, and the lighthouse. So we'll go suss all that out.
I see a sky with a reindeer car, but I'm not running. I see a train moving all too fast, but I'm not leaving. And you go round and round and round, and you cannot see. I will right behind you, a hawk in the tree. You look so beautiful today, and how the game is changing. Just like a stranger, suddenly you know something.
Righto family, so how was that bit of a snorkel? Was it alright? So good? What did you think about it, Talia? That was really cool. Sophie, what was your favourite bit?
All the fish everywhere.
Seeing all the fish?
Yeah.
What
I
about
would
you?
say from a mother's point of view that if you do go snorkeling on the wreck with your family and there is a strong current, which there was today, very strong, so we actually walked down the beach, got into the water, and because you're snorkeling you kind of, you know, you lose sight of where you are, and yeah, we got caught in the current and that was a bit scary for me. I'm not a huge saltwater fan, so it was actually very scary trying to get back into shore going against the current. But yeah, be very aware of that if you've got young children. We did see a jet ski go out and they have to go and rescue 4 people. So just something to be very aware of, I think. But otherwise it's absolutely spectacular here. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing all those little fish. They were such friendly fish too. They all wanted to come in and be really close, and it was cool. It was really good, hey? Yeah. Well guys, that's Moreton Island. Just finished up at Tangalooma. Hopefully that wind's not too bad. Tangalooma wreck, awesome. Really, really cool. Got heaps of footage underwater. As Jess was saying, yeah, really strong currents. You've got to be really careful about that current. We did a bit of a drift dive, so we walked right up to where I was starboard end, then jumped in there, and then basically drifted down. Saw some amazing fish. Water covered it really good, and then as you get to the northern end, the current really picked up like tenfold to the point where it was actually quite strong. So this experience, yeah, it is quite scary. So we just drifted out and then just basically just paddled, snorkeled back to shore, and that got us through that current. But Moreton Island, absolutely awesome. We just did a day trip. Definitely going to come back. We'll do a couple of days in the camper. Spend a lot more time around here, a lot more time exploring. Magic spot.